Yes guys, it's real. We are getting a mid-icon player pick soon. According to the leaks, we are going to be expecting it to drop this next Monday, and it's actually really interesting that it's going to drop on this day because of course we don't have any promo scheduled for this weekend, and it's right before Team of the Year. This is going to move the market a ton. It's going to be a lot of fun. So let's talk about the price, what to expect as far as the requirements go, and what investments we can make to probably become pretty rich. If this video is helpful for you guys, please consider dropping a like. It is much appreciated. And of course, if you guys want more market news, content updates, and even leaks, make sure to subscribe so you never miss out on any of it. So yes guys, it's been leaked all over Twitter that we are going to be getting this pack or icon player pick, whatever we want to call it. And it's actually going to be pretty huge, especially because just 2 days ago, I believe, we did get the mid-icon pack, and we saw Fodder move a really decent amount just for that. So with a player pick, there's obviously going to be way more demand for it just because people think they have a way better shot of actually getting something. Now this is of course expected to drop on the upcoming Monday, so about 5 days from this video coming out, and between that time we're not expecting too much content. Now let's talk about the pricing. So with the mid-icon upgrade that we got earlier this week, we saw that 285 squads were required, as well as a team of the week, as well as an 86 with a team of the week and an 87. Now with the player pick, of course, there is a better chance of getting something better because you have 3 choices, 3 different icons. So I'm expecting that the player pick will be a little bit more expensive than this. The mid-icon upgrade itself got priced in at about 430k, let's just call it, which really isn't a horrible price considering some of the really good choices you can get from it. But with a player pick, you obviously get a much better chance of getting something, so I'd imagine that they're gonna price it around 600k would be my guess. Just like I said, you get a chance to get something way better, and there's of course more choices. So my price prediction would probably be, 600k. So you'd probably expect to see maybe an 85, an 86, 2 87s, maybe 85, 86, 86, 87, 87, maybe an extra squad required as far as that goes, maybe a second 86 or something like that. You're not going to see too much variation, and the same cards are going to be required in that one, which is something to kind of keep in mind as we head into it. So if we go ahead and take a look at the mid-icon upgrade itself, you guys are going to notice something in all of these kind of squads as far as the players that are used, and it's the same players being used over and over again. Notice how in most of the requirements, you never actually see just a squad of 86 rated. It's because it's much cheaper to just buy the higher rated cards, and then you just fill in a bunch of lower ones. So you see here Suarez, Ramos, an 86 PK, and then a bunch of 84s, plus a cheeky Keylor Navas.
Good start. Cheeky little Keylor Navas to start things off with.
And that was with the first squad. You're going to notice it's the same with the second squad, as Lukaku is included in this one. So this is something people do for literally every single SBC, which is why I'm going to recommend that you guys go ahead and probably start to invest in some of these higher rated fodder cards. Now before I give you the whole fodder spiel, let's talk about why fodder. Because we are obviously heading into this team of the year period, and the market's gonna go a little bonkers, so moves are gonna have to be quick. So I've been talking about it in the last couple videos. We haven't been getting much supply on this game recently. Really, we don't get many packs. Lightning rounds haven't been going crazy like they once were. And just in general, not a lot of people are opening packs at the minute. There's really nothing great in packs anyways. So therefore, the market's going to see a much less supply over this time. Now this weekend, it's just about confirmed. Nobody's really heard anything, but there's not going to be a promo this weekend. Likely what we're going to get is like squad foundations again, as we kind of have this gap period between headliners and team of the year. And we actually got this last year as well. So with that being said, and no supply really coming in, our last kind of big supply time is going to be division rival rewards, and even then you're not going to see too many people even open up packs during that time because they're likely just going to be saving their packs for team of the year. So now time for the fodder spiel, now that you know that, because now that there's no supply coming in, there's nothing that's going to take these cards down, which might mean the best time to buy would be around now. Because a lot of people are going to start investing in these cards. They know what's coming as far as like what content's coming. We all know the mid-icon player pick is coming. So likely you're going to see a lot of people start to invest in these cards. And as I said, we saw a lot of 88s needed for that 86 rated squad. And I think it's going to be a similar trend. So I'm going to recommend the 88s and 89s. People use them in the 87 rated teams quite a bit too, specifically Benzema. I've seen a lot of Benzemas included in a lot of solutions over the course of this year already. And like I said, any of these cards really do good. Suarez, Lukaku, Bruno, Ramos. But you guys can also just look in the other cards too. Like I said, like, you know, 87s have gone up a good amount too. Trent's up like 22k. Picking up any of these cards is really just a no-brainer. It still works. But I do like the higher rated cards because we're not going to be needing an 83 rated team to complete, you know, the mid-icon player pick, or you're not going to need stuff under 83. Now, of course, before you guys go ahead and start buying, you do have to keep in mind that, yes, we do get division rival rewards. So maybe you guys could buy some of these cards during that time, and they'll drop a tiny bit. I don't expect too much. And maybe even Friday, you know, maybe there is something that goes into packs or something interesting. I really don't know. But for some reason, people are opening packs. Maybe you see a little supply come in and these cards drop a tiny bit. But I'm not expecting anything major over the next couple days. And I'm also a little weary of the fact that, you know, I said there's going to be overinvestment. There's going to be a lot of people that know about this now and are going to start investing in those cards. It might be a good idea just to buy right away and kind of ride the hype. Now let's talk about when to sell, of course, because we have seen multiple times this year, more than multiple, like a lot of times this year, a lot of people invest in cards and the cards end up crashing down once the, you know, content we invested in comes out. And that's just due to overinvestment. So as I said, it might be a good idea to buy some of those cards now and kind of ride the hype until I'd say like Monday morning. Because Monday morning, it's going to be the peak time. People are excited for the mid-icon player pick. It's going to be a very popular SBC. I'm telling you, almost everybody is going to do it if they can afford to do it. You're going to see streamers ripping them. People are going to be excited. Because let's just be real, it's fun and it's very good content from EA. But at the same time, everybody that's invested in that stuff is going to be dropping it right at 6 p.m. And with that, every price comes down. So sell in the hype. Now, you guys can also do the double dip if it's very good value and, you know, you see everybody is ripping stuff. It might not be a bad shout around 6:30, 7 p.m. UK during that Monday once the icon player pick comes out to start picking these cards back up when they are kind of down low, because again, people will buy them up as, you know, people start to complete them. And keep in mind, these SBCs don't take 5 seconds to complete. Like, some people take a little bit to complete these and complete them over the day. Not everybody's on at 6 p.m. So you might see like a double dip rise. You see a dip right at 6 p.m. and then a rise later on in the day and into the night. So maybe it's just a strategy for you. Of course, if you want to just play risky and hold it all the way, of course, if it's good value, everyone's doing it, they might just explode straight up. I know in Xbox there's not a whole lot of supply, so you do have to be, you know, careful of that. Now, Spicy, what are the best cards to kind of pick up? Because, you know, you want to pick up something that's good. As I said, I think the 88s are very good. Any of these golds will probably do good. Same with the 89s. I like Benzema. He's always included in stuff. Just picking these cards up, it doesn't matter as far as these ones go. But if you guys want to pick up like 85 to 87s and you know, you're unsure of what to do, pick players in the good leagues, good nations, and good positions. I only really like to do the defender position, so I'm a big fan of spending an extra K if you have to, just to pick up someone like Marquinhos or Trent or Robertson, or a center back like Ruben Diaz from the 86s. You know, Koulibaly. Llorente's actually decent for his price. But you guys get the point, you know, picking up those guys in those defender positions because there's just a more scarce supply of them. With a center mid, for example, like Llorente, there are other center mids that people can choose to complete the SBC with. But, for example, when we have an 87 rated squad required and you need a right back that fits that requirement, Trent is the highest rated right back in this game. So he's the only option for your 87 rated squad, really. Unless, of course, you know, you follow the solution where they put Lukaku and you do all this out of position stuff. But little Timmy doesn't know that, and little Timmy will go and buy Trent just to throw him into the SBC, therefore causing his price to rise. And that's why Trent is 2k more than the other ones. So if you can buy Trent at 20k or under on Xbox, like, hey, go do it. You'll make coins. Now, of course, guys, you do have to be careful. I don't recommend going all in with fodder because this year fodder has been rather unreliable. Of course, because, you know, it's been unreliable. Everybody knows that. Fodder, it's not been a great fodder year compared to last year. So don't go all in. be smart about it and be okay with losing coins on some of these, because EA could screw us all over and never release this thing. The leakers could be wrong, of course. Guys, Team of the Year is coming, so you have to be careful with if you're gonna hold these cards. Of course, if these cards do skyrocket and you're holding past Monday, Tuesday into Wednesday, make sure you get rid of these before Team of the Year, because Team of the Year is gonna bring so much supply into the market where these cards are gonna drop so much. So don't hold fodder into Team of the Year. That is my best advice to you. If you guys are still looking for cards to pick up, of course, pick up any cards that could be going out of packs due to whatever. With Team of the Week coming out, we don't exactly have it while I'm making this video. I'll put a comment down below, but if you see any fodder cards, specifically high-rated fodder cards, that are going to be in Team of the Week, and that means their gold cards are not going to be in packs, go and pick those ones up, because those ones are basically immune to any supply and move up much faster than the rest. And as I said, Team of the Year is on the way, and if you guys are unsure about what's going to happen, check out this video right here. It'll give you everything you need to know heading into it. Trust me, just watch it. It's on this side of the screen, actually. Just watch it.